Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'll be explaining how to use a web view. Web views are useful when you want to, so let's say you have your website or like a website you want to display in your app. You can use a web view to display that natively in your apps, and it's actually what all web browsers in iOS are built on. So yeah, they're quite useful. Now, what we're going to do is grab a WK web view in. You can also add a web view, but these are depreciated and they're not supported anymore. So I would always use a WK web view. Okay. Now I can just drag that in, and we can just give it some constraints. I'll just set it to fill the whole screen. Now, this is our web view, so we're going to just drag an outlet. That's all we actually need to do for our storyboard, but you can customize whatever you want here. Now I'll just drag that, and I'll call it just web view. Web view. Okay. Now we can go to our view controller, and we need to import WebKit. It's the separate modules, just like UIKit, which is just all of the UI which we use. WebView needs a separate module, and we're also going to have to give it a navigation delegate. So WebView.navigation delegate equals self. We'll just wait for it to give us the error, and we'll just fix it. There we go. That's what we need to do. Now all we need to do is just load a URL. So when the view is loaded, what we want to do is load a URL. So what I'm going to do is I'll just load, let's just load Google. So I'll just do let URL equals URL, and then we'll do string, and then HTTPS / www.google.com. Okay, and we'll make that a for some wrap. Anyway, now we can load this web view in WebView.load. Now we can load this URL request. So what we're going to do is create a URL request by giving URL request and then the URL we just created. Sorry if it's getting a bit confusing. I'm just a bit mouth-wordy. So now we just need to allow backwards navigation. That's just swiping back on the last page you do. So that allows backwards navigation equals true. And now that's about it. So I'll just click run and see how it works. So what this is going to do is bring up Google on our screen. So we'll just wait for it to load, and there we go. So we basically have a website inside of here. You can disable scrolling if you want, so it makes it so it just stays in one place. Actually, now that I think about it, I'll probably do that. So to do that, all you do is, if you want to change the background color, you can just change that as well. But all you need to do is, oh sorry, I meant just change the background color. All you need to do is just change that to system background color. Yeah. So now now it's just allows us to do this, and we don't see any of that background. I think we should be able to disable scrolling, but I'm not sure. Let me just see. WebView.scrolling WebView.vertical scrolling. Nah, it's not there. There probably is a way, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. So yeah, this is how you do it. We can just search up whatever we want on Google. So I can just search up YouTube, and yeah. So We basically just added a web browser inside of our phone. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.